Playing games. That I'm running. Changing names. Stop. Playing games. That I'm running. Changing names. Stop. Playing games. Run exchanging names. Stop playing games. Run exchanging names. Stop playing games. That I'm run exchanging names. That is fair looking shot when you know I'm the reason why. You got that going that gun, got the minion that just I know I'm looking at the man I think is making all the fight. Stop playing games. That I'm running. Exchanging names. Stop playing games. Run exchanging names. Stop playing games. Run exchanging names. Stop playing games. That I'm run exchanging names. You've been taking much too long, trying to find what's going on. Wasting all my precious time while you're making up your mind. You think you're really in the know, waiting for the sign to go. I've been waving that green flag and you still ain't moving. Stop playing games. That I'm running. Exchanging names. Stop playing games. Run exchanging names. Stop playing games. Run exchanging names. Stop playing games. That I'm run exchanging names. Stop. Stop. Stop playing games. Run exchanging names. Stop playing games. Run exchanging names. Stop. Stop playing games. Run exchanging names. Fair looking shot. No, I'm looking for the light. Taking much too long. Find what's going on. All my precious time. Making up your mind. Stop playing games. That I'm running. Changing names. Stop.
All right, y'all. This is it. I don't know if we are actually like really close to the end. I can tell you this much. We about to make this the end. What's going on, everybody? It is I, the Loaf King. Welcome back to the Lunchbox, and today we are planning to finish this game. Last time, Leon got overcome by Zeno's abilities and essentially almost died. Thankfully, thanks to Grace quick thinking, it gave enough time for Leon to actually make a escape route for them, which was, by the way, very bullshit as hell. But I guess that's in line with Leon nowadays with the shit that he does. But the point being, they got away. Grace stepped up. She wants to help finish this. And so she did what she had to do to help Leon get to where we are currently. And I guess we will meet up in the end. Now, I see that we're going to be dealing with Leon being affected by the T-virus. We're currently in stage 3. And with that, we're going to need to make sure that everything is literally at peak condition. Not just for Leon, but for his guns as well, which is why I'm gonna buy this. That means I can hold more ammo. The Requiem, we're gonna power this up. That's 10,000. It's a choice. It's definitely a choice, but I think more power would be good. Just being honest. Smoother loading. The reload speed could be better, but is that what I want for this gun? We could go for this, or we can even go for this. Well, the shotgun actually, funny enough, is in a pretty good spot. Increase mid-range firepower, sacrificing close quarters potency. I don't know if I want to put that on, to be honest. All right. I don't think we're going to be dealing with... let me see something. We got so much rifle ammo. We got to take advantage of the rifle ammo for sure. How many shotgun shells do we have? 5? Meaning we only have 9? No, we have 20. Where's the other shotgun shells? It's kind of hard for me to locate shit. One thing I will go ahead and say that I admit from something I saw. Someone was complaining about, I can't remember who I was watching. I was watching someone play the Raccoon City part. Like the east side. Something that someone was complaining about was how the ammo looks in this game in your inventory. I agree. I think that they shouldn't do this anymore. They should definitely make them color coded instead of making them the actual bullet. Yeah, it's kind of cool, the detail that you have to pay attention to of what caliber of the bullet it is, but it's so much easier when you know what it is because of the box, because you know what it is. That's the funny thing about it. You know what it is when you're out in the open world. I said the open world. Yeah, you know what it is when you're like walking around in the world. What's shotgun bullets, what's pistol, handgun ammo, and what's rifle ammo, you know? So, because they're all in the boxes. But here, well, it's not the same case. But yeah, 15 bullets. Let's look at our guns. So we got 146 machine gun ammo. We got 26 pistol ammo. Our rifle, we got 41, and we got 20 of that. We got a decent amount of the. Is there any? Doesn't look like it. Tough call, but I gotta do an upgrade or something. You don't have to. We're gonna kill more enemies, right? And we already did that one. Let's try and use the rifle more. Nothing else, right? Only other thing I would have bought would have been another heal. Maybe that is worth doing, actually. It's not really taken away from anything else. All right, what are we dealing with?
Security threat detected. Elevator shutdown in effect. Override key authorization required.
Understood. Are we fighting more bio? These tubes. I was being made fun of because I didn't pay attention to the fact that I can shoot the tubes to make them attack the soldiers and stuff. My bad. I definitely didn't see it. They said that it was literally right there on the screen. I didn't notice it. I was in the heat of battle. Shit happens. I noticed a lot of other things. But that was just the one thing that I just didn't notice. And in all honesty, here we go. I had to make it subside. I was trying to figure out the proper way to be fighting these monsters, man. Whoa, I didn't know you were still alive, buddy. Oh, we're in the caution, great. I really didn't know he was still alive, damn it. I like the way I went about doing this, so.
I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can.
Bitch. I was about to say, man. We got a container down there that can be broken. Let's be smart. Let's be smart. Hopefully we come across some herbs to make a super heal. They can't hear, right? So I should be able to perform a stealth kill with Leon. Technically. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. So, would you guys take it? I'm wondering if I should break those from now. It looks like another key thingy. What exactly am I dealing with here? So I gotta go through there. Can I climb this? No. Can't go under that either. I'm just scouting the area ahead of time. Be a little patient with me. I try to be strategic where I can. I really do. Are these guys regular or... wasted. How much should I get for that? See, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I guess I can't sit here wondering. Zanswo. Zamswo. Thank you for the follow. But now it's not the time for any of that. That's the key. Some med injector. What did we get then? Did we open the path then in general? Because if we did that, then I should just go down and kill that other guy then, right? Oh, here's the key. This is what we needed. Go down here and we can kill this guy real quick. Okay. Cool. We could probably get a couple of upgrades done, and we could also fix our armor without it really taking up too much of our money. I think we also got a band that we can put on. Shit. Ah, come on. Man. Oh, those are okay. Well, it is what it is. Let's go drop this off. combine this together. Our inventory is getting mad full. We need to make something. Because right now, everything's just too cluttered. Obviously that. I want more rifle ammo. I know it ain't a lot, but that's something. Shotgun or hand grenade. Hand grenade. I mean shotgun. Shotgun. And maybe I'll make a grenade next time. Maybe. But that's kind of good for now. Yeah. Good. Save. I can live with it. Let's see. We're gonna go with machine gun ammo. Top it off. Like, what is it currently at? 67. Not storing it anywhere else. Oh, we are. Maybe we should do that then. How much is that? 800? Well, realistically, another thing that we could do is we can upgrade the reload speed, smoother reload, and this. Now we got the sniper rifle at max. I mean, if I'm choosing here, rate of fire and reload speed or stabilizing, I think we should do this one. I know we haven't used the Requiem too much, but I know it's gonna come in handy towards the end, which is also part of the reason why I haven't really used it that much.
Warning, autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline.
Okay.
Airflow monitor warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
Well, that's nice.
The elevator will arrive shortly. The elevator has arrived.
have been done better. I won't lie. But all things considered, I think I handled that like a pro.
I can't waste any more time here. I need to go. Almost there.
You know, I thought that it was gonna be a little more impeding, and maybe it is, but like, I think it's probably more impeding if you don't manage Leon properly with this T virus affecting him. Can't go through that way. I'm guessing that's where Grace is gonna come through, because we know Grace is gonna help. And then with all this, damn. Leon's dying, boys. Boys and girls, Leon is dying.
What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
My research opened Pandora's box, unleashing disaster upon the world.
Except Elpis, the goddess of hope? Or so the myth goes.
A blind hope.
What do you mean?
Humans cannot predict when death will come for them. This is why they have hope. I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt. Happiness cannot be achieved at the expense of others. I think that's enough for today.
Why did you accept my request for an interview? Who is that? Is that one of your subjects?
Of course not. She was alone in the world. I took her in to make amends.
Is she...
Perfectly normal. Just an average child needing a home. She is my hope. Aren't you beautiful? Would you like to hold her?
Okay. She's adorable. What's her name?
Grace.
Grace.
Give her grace.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
I've said my piece. I only hope it serves as a requiem for those who have passed.
A requiem.
Leon. Leon. I need to hurry.
Nothing else that we can look at. There's a couple of files there. Whoa, wait, what? Not where I was expecting us to go. Look around. So I'm trying to put two and two together with what was being said there. So Grace was just adopted by Wesker to make amends. Also, Wesker has regret for what he's done, and he's trying to fix it, the mistakes he made. But what does that have to do? What does Grace still have to do with Elpis? A lot of questions, man. This was Wesker's room, clearly, based off the wheelchair that's here. I forget I'm not talking about the Wesker that we fight against in the other Resident Evil games, but I'm talking about the start of it all, Wesker. I don't know his first name. I completely forgot. Maybe they said it already, but
This is finally my chance to do something. Leon! Leon! Oh no. Oh, hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up. Hey.
Hey, you. I was just resting my eyes.
You're okay. Oh, let me help you.
Let's do this.
Okay. I don't know the password.
It's okay. Soon left are wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy Elpis.
Let's try.
Grace, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
I trust you. I trust you. So, the
prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
They giving you a choice. What does the creator desire? Sheesh. All right. So this whole time we've been trying to figure out a way to deal with Elpis, but we don't know what Elpis even is. All we know is that Wesker had regrets, and he was saying that Elpis is hope for humanity. But we know all the stuff that Wesker has done to humanity and the problems he's caused. So we don't know if Elpis is actually good or not. But the only thing is that at the end there, with Grace, it seemed like he really did turn a new leaf towards the end. There's apparently nothing special with Grace, but why did they need her blood then? I don't know, y'all. I'm not. All right. Hear me out. I know what Wesker did, but I have a feeling that he really did want to fix his wrongs. I think choosing release Elpis is the play. Now, if it's not the end of the world, we can just, I'll accept the mistake that I did, and I guess we can reload a save, or we can, we could go ahead and do, I don't know, man. I'm gonna say we release.
Please know that you are my hope.
She is my hope. A blind hope.
Okay. This is it.
Hope.
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did.
Well done.
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live. Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any key. Spencer wanted to make amends.
But you released Elpis. What is it?
It's the cure, isn't
Tell
it?
me.
Leon!
Why? My powers!
Elpis is Spencer's atonement.
I
It's
knew
an
it.
antiviral.
Amazing. I am humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong. Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Don't you see the genius? With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order will be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
Instead, Spencer gave us anarchy. I will carry his torch and bring his vision to life.
You? You and Spencer were a means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
An imitation.
It's over, Victor. The Connections is done with you.
We can't let him have it.
The little hand is crazy to
Your
me.
ignorance is staggering.
Grace.
It's a cure. Oh, it's working. Leon, it's working. Wake up.
Now, let it all come down. All of it.
Grace, what happened?
Crazy. I actually thought we was gonna fight Zeno, man.
Grab something! Grace. Grace! Time to bury Umbrella's last skeleton.
Spencer's vision lives through me. And I will see that it is brought to fruition.
And how many more will have to die for that vision?
You know what? Fuck this. Why are we waiting? We know what we want to use.
Your skills have sacrifices must be made. Grand scheme.
Wow. Nigga, that hurt.
Not to me. I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Bitch. What are you doing? Oh, nah. Whoa! Nigga, what?
Seems you're reaching your limit.
Well, I deserve that.
I will not let those ideals win. Give it up!
Yo, what? Shit. Feel every piece of that.
It's over.
The little hand has me done. I know you're not done. Ain't no way you're done. You're gonna transform into something bigger. Everything. What did I say at the beginning of the game? Ain't it always that these guys turn into some Cthulhu-looking monster?
Nemesis. No wonder you're so damn relentless.
All right. Shit. Hold on, hold on. This bitch Leon parrying this Cthulhu ass monster. Go ahead and heal. Come on! we go. Come on. Go. What the fuck? That Requiem, man.
This time, you ain't getting back up.
I'm fucking done with him. I'm fucking done.
Grace, where are you? Sherry. Sherry, come in. Sherry. Shit. Grace! Grace, hang on. Fuck. Grace. Grace.
Leon.
We need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you out.
There's no way out, is there?
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
I guess this is it then.
Leon S. Kennedy? Depends who's asking. Alpha, you read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got them. Yes, sir. Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
From Captain Redfield, aka Chris. Chris coming in the clutch.
damned. Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
We got a dose with your name on it. You'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
It would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point. Yeah, I'll call you back. It's over then.
Yeah. Opus really was our last hope.
Oh, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Grace, I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
What are you saying?
Maybe we can save her.
What, Leon? The antivirus is gonna
The government has confirmed
change her back?
of an actively trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
Evidence seized in Raccoon City has led the Justice Department to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and
Oswald,
the
that's his
long-defunct
name.
Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
In Road Hills? What, Leon? He did. Hold on. You're telling me he didn't hit any vitals during that whole little sequence? Oh, sure we go. Now we got this. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm being a little harsh, but like that seemed like complete bullshit what he just said there, Leon. But I'm gonna have to watch a couple of videos on this game explaining a little bit more in detail the lore of what the hell is happening in Resident Evil 9 between Grace and Spencer. But Grace did just say at the end she wasn't anything special. She didn't have anything in her DNA. She didn't have any type of memory of something that Wesker gave her. Nothing. She's just a normal girl. And like the whole thing with Wesker, what he did at the end, he essentially wanted to make amends. And he adopted a girl, I guess, from the tragedies that he caused, right? I don't know. But story aside, let me speak on the game itself. Game was fun. I think it struck the perfect balance. Grace being like the face of the cover at least until Leon was finally introduced in. I honestly was fine with her character. She's not my favorite, but she was also the most realist. I put myself in the situation of the character, and honestly, most of the ways that she was reacting, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would be in the same boat if I had like the same trauma and issues that was going on with me, dealing with a horrific world that Umbrella created. So I think her character was fine for what it was. I think she served as a avatar to represent us in the world of Resident Evil. Because like Ethan, he was supposed to basically be that, right? But the stuff that Ethan was doing was way more out of pocket than what Grace ever did in this game. Like, and that we found out why, because Ethan actually was molded. Like somehow, some way he became a sentient molded after he died. So he was already super powerful from the get-go. But yeah, I like Grace for what she was. Leon, over the top one-liner Leon. I mean, what's there to say? Everybody loves Leon. I like Leon a lot too. Someone asked me in a previous stream, is Leon my favorite Resident Evil character? And I'm gonna say it again right now. Leon is not my favorite Resident Evil character. My favorite Resident Evil character is actually, in order, Claire, Jill, and Chris, and then followed by Leon. Those are my favorite Resident Evil characters in order. And I don't know, I just like the different places that Claire goes in her games. I do like Leon a lot. These are like the top characters, like favorite hands down. But I used to like Leon a lot more in Resident Evil 2 because I felt he was more relatable. But as the games went on, I don't think my love for Claire and for Jill and Chris really changed at all, really. If anything, Claire stayed on top overall. Now later on, Chris does some dumb shit, like you have him punching boulders and stuff, and Jill getting like her DNA changed up and stuff. Oh, there's a whole bunch of weird stuff that happens to those characters, which is why they're in like the boat that they are. Leon, he literally became a CIA agent, Hollywood star, saying one-liners every time he does something. Every time he does something, he's saying a one-liner. It'll be the stupidest thing that he could say after he did something, or somebody just got killed and he'll be like, guess you should have worn a helmet. Like, you know, like, it's just like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it does take me out of the world to a degree. And I just enjoy a little more of the realism that we get when we're playing with Claire and Jill and Chris in general. And that's not to say that the stuff that they went through as characters aren't, like, you know, relatable and stuff. Matter of fact, I think the last movie that came out, is it the last movie? I think it's the last movie that came out, where like all of them were like in one area. They kind of laid it out for you, like what each character has gone through and stuff. And they all suffer trauma in different ways. But Again, if you made me choose, I'm choosing Claire, then Jill, then Chris, then Leon. Straight up, I am. I just enjoy the characters more in that order. I like this resolution though for Leon, facing his past this way. And I did enjoy his gameplay. I didn't speak on the gameplay, did I? The gameplay itself, I think it was very fun. I liked how we had the Resident Evil 1/2 playstyle with Grace, and like we also got. I played a lot of. I played basically her whole section in the hospital in third person. But when I was playing the section before that and after, I made sure to play it first. And I honestly think I do enjoy playing it in first person more for Grace's sections. That said, I do appreciate having the option to be able to switch between them. I know some people feel like, oh, they should have chose one and just stuck to it. And there's some truth to that. But I don't think it hurts for them to stick to having it where you can choose between third or first person in these games. I think it just adds to the experience that a player can have going through the game different times. Similar to like how in Resident Evil 8, we got the option to be able to switch to third person later on in the update. It's a whole nother experience that you can have compared to how you played it the first time in first person. So Leon was crazy to be able to parry everything, but I guess we should have expected that from Resident Evil 4. The hatchet is a weird addition to his arsenal, but it worked towards the end. And I like that it was always able to be fixed. You had like endless capability to sharpen up the hatchet. I think that's all I really have to say at the moment. That's my roundup on this game. Oh, and Grace's boss still ain't shit.
And Sherry's okay? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Emily, yeah, she's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Grace. Grace.
Nah, you're fired.
Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
I love that for her. She's raising Grace. I mean, she's raising Emily. What am I missing here?
Remaining BSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
Retrieving the objective? What the heck did y'all Yo, Umbrella is crazy, man. There we go, though. Take a screenshot of that, man. Resident Evil Requiem completed. Investigation summary report. Results. Game mode, standard classic. Total playtime, 19 hours and 9 minutes. You unlocked insanity mode. Available when starting a new game. Got behind scenes video and Grace's report. Following are available in bonuses. The following costumes and weapon skin were added. Jacket Leon, Jacket Grace, Tactical Light, Alligator Snapper. Challenges completed. And the song is different now too. It's the ending theme song to the game, essentially. Or that scene when you see Leon walking and stuff. All right, cool. Well, guys, I think that's gonna be it. What's Grace's report? Truth. Oh, hold on. Let's read this real quick before we end this. Grace's report: the truth behind Raccoon City. Introduction. In 1998, the Raccoon City was devastated by a massive outbreak caused by a viral leak from the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella. The United States government responded by launching a missile strike to wipe out the infected and erected a blockade to seal off the city. In 2004, following a court trial, the Umbrella Corporation declared bankruptcy. A complete account of events were never released. Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna read this. Give me 1 minute. Okay. Almost done. Okay. Sorry. All right, we're good. We're good. In Raccoon City, all right, so I read that part. However, in October 2026, it was discovered that the city had been used as a hub for production and trafficking of bioweapons. This report reveals that the established narrative of the Raccoon City incident was falsified and wait, what? Assiduates? How do you say that? Hold on. Assiduates? Elucidates. Okay. Elucidates newly discovered truths surrounding the incident. And also, that's pretty crazy that they chose to release the game this year. And that this is, like, you know, connected to 2026. 1968. To properly understand the truth, we must first go back to the beginning of it all. In 1968, Oswald E. Spencer, James Marcus, Edward Ashford founded the Umbrella Corporation. Edward Ashford? But Grace Ashford. Having witnessed the horrors of the Second World War and the dread of the Cold War, Spencer felt a sense of despair as watching the world repeat the same mistakes. He felt it was his duty to bring about a change to humanity. As stated in court records following the Raccoon City incident, his ultimate goal was to bring about the viral evolution of the human race. Thus, he relentlessly pursued virus research through illegal, inhumane means. This fact remains unchanged. 1970s. From the very beginning of Umbrella, the company faced rapid change and intense internal strife, most notably the sharp ideology divided between Spencer and Marcus. According to the court records, this conflict was cited as a primary factor leading to the unusual developments which followed. In 1978, James Marcus developed the T virus, which would go to become the cause of the subsequent outbreak. 1980s. This is a crucial period for understanding the basis of what caused the incident and the truth behind the entire case. Spencer influence and ARC's establishment. Spencer used internal politics to have Marcus demoted, absorbing the T virus research into a facility under his own control. From then on, Umbrella began to actively research and develop bioweapons under Spencer's leadership. The underground facility known as ARC, which was discovered during recent events, originally served as an administrative center of Umbrella's research. Several documents outlining the Spencer plan for ARC has been discovered. Excerpt from confiscated records. Long-term strategical review, 1980, 04/22, so April 22nd. Hey, that's my birth month. ARC-centric integrated research roadmap. Step 1, concentrated investments into Wesker's plan and the T virus. Step 2, establishment of ARC as a central command center. Step 3, development of ELPIS. Step 4, memory transfer and forced evolution. This is the first record instance of a significant keyword, ELPIS. Connections, involvement. The following documents regarding Marcus's involvement were also discovered. Excerpt from what the heck is wrong with me? Confiscated records. Receipt of donation 1986 0138. Maybe never mind. I don't know about that shit. Receipt James Marcus sender F Foundation amount 30,000. Crazy. These guys had money, man. These guys had money. Yeah, 300,000. Or is that? Is that 30,000? No, right? I think it's 300,000. Anyway, doesn't matter. This document shows a suspicious flow of funds being channeled to Marcus. Past FBI investigations revealed that the source of the funds, the F Foundation, was just one of the puppet organizations of the Connections. The F Foundation is no longer exists. So that was another thing that I was like trying to figure out when playing the game. It seems like there is a whole nother organization that is trying to essentially take the place of Umbrella. I don't know if they're gonna like necessarily change their name, but like change their name into Umbrella to like keep themselves on the download. But clearly it's like a Illuminati in the background that's moving stuff around and pushing towards the goals that Wesker originally wanted to do. The F Foundation no longer exists. The Connections is a criminal organization that various government agencies have been sounding the alarm against for years. This elite group is the heart of all this. Evidence suggests that the Connections sought involvement with Umbrella Central Operations. Additional documents belonging to the protege of Marcus, Brandon Bailey, have been undiscovered. Brandon Bailey. Excerpt from the confiscated. I don't know why I'm having a hard time saying that, even though I've said it before. Confiscated records, telegraph log, blah, blah, blah. Sender Brandon Bailey, receipt F Foundation. Preparations are complete. I think it's time they make contact with me directly, don't you? I wait a response. This indicates that Bailey took over correspondence with the Connections, succeeding Marcus. Bailey was rumored to be the founder of the Connections. He may have been only one small cog in a larger machine. We now believe that Connections has had deep roots in the criminal underworld since before the 1980s. It's a big call. Much about the Connections remain unknown. Spencer's purge. In order for Spencer to obtain complete control over Umbrella, he used force to deal with any eternal opposition and influential adversaries. A list of these individuals, seemingly prepared by an associate of Spencer's, was recently discovered. Sorry, y'all. Keep getting X to do things. Making me mad. Okay. We're good. We're good. Following the CEO's reevaluation protocol, measures were taken against these individuals: Cheryl Moore, Michael Carmer, and James Marcus. Omitted. 1990s. During this period, Umbrella continued to grow and expand through the ties with the government. The organization became so large that Spencer could no longer fully control it. Numerous accidents plagued Umbrella's facilities around the world as a result of poor management. Furthermore, information was being leaked to rival organizations and the Connections due to moles who had infiltrated the company. Yet despite the circumstances, Spencer was able to thoroughly protect and complete his research at ARC, the research Elpis. While most records regarding Elpis were lost with the destruction of ARC, a precious few remain. Data missing, Spencer's message 1990. Tricell HCF. the family, and Umbrella, Elpis shall bring it all to an end. Tricell, HCF, the family, and Umbrella, Elpis will bring it all to an end. Data corrupted. The only information leaked about Elpis was that it had potential to upset the military balance of the entire world. However, a strictly managed password known only to Spencer was needed to access it. What is Elpis? Elpis is a powerful antiviral drug. However, this was unknown to those who sought it. The Connections and the other black market groups mistakenly thought it to be a powerful bioweapon with potential to control human minds. This confusion likely stemmed from the fierce competition surrounding the bioweapon development. It was common knowledge that Spencer, developer of Elpis, aimed for the evolution and control of humanity through viral technology. Completion of Elpis. Based on the data that from the confiscated records and changes in Spencer's behavior, we believe that Elpis was completed around mid-1990s. After this period, the records show a marked decrease in the number of public statements from Spencer. A similar disease and activity was also observed at the Raccoon City orphanage. Disturbingly, it is suspected that the children at the orphanage have long been used for Umbrella experimentation. While Spencer frequently visited the orphanage, records indicate he stopped in the 1990s. Furthermore, the orphanage was under research jurisdiction of William Birkin in the late 90s. Birkin turned against Spencer, ultimately leading to the leak of the T-virus. 1998, the Raccoon City incident. The T-virus leaked from the Umbrella Research Facility in Raccoon City, causing an unprecedented outbreak. In response, the government decided to launch a missile strike on the city under the pretense of containing the spread. However, this is where we have been misled. The missile strike was not launched to prevent the spread of infection. A plan was formed to disrupt the relation between the government and Umbrella and shift the blame for illegal activities onto Spencer. Found records indicate that Connections lobbied for the missile strike. The excerpts from the confiscated records access log first assembly minutes. ARC has been secured. Commence the missile strike. The blame will fall solely on Spencer. With this, Umbrella will be dismantled and will seize their assets. Their goal was the acquisition of Umbrella assets, particularly the thing they believed would disrupt the world's military balance, Elpis. Due to Bailey's involvement, the Connections were aware of Umbrella's inner workings prior to Raccoon City's incident. This set them up to swiftly secure ARC before instructing the government to carry out the missile strike. After the Raccoon City incident, the Umbrella trials. As is well known, trials were held after the events of Raccoon City's incident. Testimony from the Raccoon City survivors, along with evidence submitted by the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, demonstrated the scope of Umbrella's nefarious activities. Evidence against Spencer was presented as trials by his subordinate, Albert Wesker. It is now evident that Wesker was linked to Tricell, which in turn had strong ties to the Connections. Therefore, it's highly likely there was pressure from the government and the Connections during the trials. In 2004, following the outcome of the trials, Umbrella was forced into bankruptcy, just as the Connections and the government intended. Oswald E. Spencer was held accountable as CEO, and he disappeared from the public eye. Acquisition of ARC. The Connections and the government seized ARC during the Raccoon City incident. Thereafter, ARC served as a base for the research development, and distribution of bioweapons. Documents believed to be transaction lists have also been seized. This lists umbrella competitors along with organizations that were previously found guilty of illegal activity. Unfortunately, most evidence was lost with the collapse of ARC. Recovery efforts continue, but success is unlikely. Proliferation of bioterrorism. Following the Raccoon City incident, weaponized viruses developed by Umbrella were leaked. Subsequently, instances of bioterrorism utilizing this technology spread around the globe. In 2013, President Adam Benford was assassinated in a bioterrorism attack. Intelligence agencies report that the president wished to reveal the full truth of the Raccoon City incident. It is possible that President Benford was privy to the facts revealed in the report. Spencer's final years. Remaining records about Spencer after the dissolution of Umbrella are scarce, but a new source of information has recently come to light. An interview conducted by Alyssa Ashcroft. Despite being responsible for countless atrocities, Spencer showed some signs of remorse in his interview. That's what I was thinking, based off what he said there. Having lost everything, he sought atonement. While Elpis is a powerful instrument that can render viral weapons inert, it also has the potential as a panacea to be used for good. It's possible that Spencer's true motivations behind Elpis were peace and redemption. While he remained obsessed with the evolution of humanity throughout his later years, most testimonies describe him as nothing more than a senile old man. Spencer died in 2006 at his secluded estate. His true intentions behind developing Elpis will forever remain unknown. Conclusion. As we can see from the records, the Umbrella Corporation liquidation was intentionally orchestrated by the connections and the US government. Crazy. Furthermore, they were involved in the legal development and trafficking of bioweapons in Raccoon City. The extent to which past and present governments were involved requires further investigation. Much about the connections remains shrouded in mystery, and most records of their involvement were destroyed alongside ARC. Countless lives have been lost. As government officials, we have a duty to pursue the truth. If anything, finding it will finally offer some closure to everyone who fell victim to these heinous actions. FBI intelligence analyst Grace Ashcroft. Great report, Grace. Great report. All right. So, I mean, there you have it. The connections are the ones that are essentially trying to... Yo, wait, hold on. I just realized something. That just showed Grace and Emily, right? Did Emily get her eyes back? She didn't look blind right there. That's why she said she's teaching her how to read. Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense. That didn't click for me until just now. Wow, man. That really is a beautiful ending for that. All right. Well, I'm going to stop this here. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell for more notifications. Consider checking out our social media in the description below. If you're interested in joining our Discord, you can find that in the About section on Twitch, and on YouTube you can find it also in the description. And I'ma head out. But if you didn't know, you should always stay lunching. Catch y'all later. Peace. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. I'm over here about to leave. I might come back later on, y'all. It's still pretty early, believe it or not, for me. So I might come back with one more other game. We'll see. For now, let's just take a break, take in the win and the completion of this game, and, you know, see where we go from there.